Gareth Neame, our exec producer, actually did give me a heads up of what was going to happen about a week before I got the script. So obviously as an actress I was really pleased, and also I was really proud of the show for tackling a subject like this, because I think it's a really brave thing to do, and I really do believe that Julian's written that in a way that is not gratuitous at all, that is, he does he does go into very much explore the the emotional journey of Anna and Bates after this event as well, and I think he's done a beautiful job at hitting the right note with it. So I think we all just felt a big responsibility to get it right,
And did you were there responsibilities around filming it and what was shown and what was alluded to?
Yeah, absolutely. Julian, and this is again a credit to him, was adamant that we wouldn't depict that kind of violence against a woman on the screen, and that's something he didn't want in a show of his that he's a part of. And and that's an incredible thing really in this industry in this day and age, and the shock value was there, without having to depict anything graphic. The story is shocking enough, and as it should be, for a story of that essence.
And after you'd read about it and before you'd filmed it, did you look into this as an issue at that time?
Yes.
And how people like Anna would have been completely unable to speak out, speak up, defend herself? What did you discover about that? Yeah,
it was very interesting because, it's obviously, as a woman and we still are dealing with those issues in this day and age, and I did a lot of research on the internet, reading people's stories that have been through similar situations, and women that hadn't gone to the police in this day and age because they felt that they were in a situation that came across as being vague when they were going to explain it. So they were maybe at a party, or it was somebody they knew, and they were very confused by what happened to them. Now, what I wanted to do, or kind of what I wanted to get into my head as an actress, was to, bring that to this time period. And Alistair Bruce, our historical advisor, was really great at, talking me through, just the enormity of what's happened to Anna in that time period. Because for a woman, in the early part of the last century, a woman didn't really have a lot of rights. They'd only just got the vote, and that was only for women over 30. So in my head, I wanted her to tell someone, of course I did, but I needed to know why she didn't. And Alistair said to me, as a woman in that age, you really just, all you had was your reputation, your career possibly if you had a job, and your family. And there was still such a stigma attached to any kind of attack like this that you were, very much in danger of losing all of that. And as a woman, if a woman lost her reputation, that would bring shame upon the house. She could lose her job, she could lose her husband. And society still saw it as no smoke without fire, as, well, he's only a man, he couldn't help himself. So it was very interesting to see that's only, 100 years ago.